Going over to the business blunder of the day, you have Igloo being recalled because you might just lose your fingers when you're using it, which isn't great. You say a lot of bad things about Yeti coolers being overpriced, just $340 for their coolers being too heavy, but at least I haven't heard of anyone losing a finger because of using a Yeti cooler. I'll give them that much. Now, this comes with thanks to the United States Consumer Product Safety Commission, in which they say, quote, Igloo recalls more than 1 million 90-quart rolling coolers due to fingertip amputation and crashing hazards. Whoops. Which, part of it, of course, is human error, but also maybe the design. Here you can see the iconic Igloo logo plastered on their cooler, which, some of them have the little ruler on top in case you want to catch some fish. Looks like in order to see the recall date, they have the recall date is going to be associated with the manufacturer date, which is going to be at the bottom of the cooler for that code. Now, this is not good news for the consumers. They say, quote, the recall involves the Igloo 90-quart flip and tow rolling coolers manufactured prior to January 2024. Let me get a better picture on screen for you. The date manufacturer is imprinted on the bottom of the cooler in a circular pattern with the arrow pointing to the month of manufacture and the last 2 digits of the year of the manufacturer inside that circle. So that's why they got the little arrow. Oh, sorry about that. Little arrow right there. Rudimentary, but it works. That's how usually most plastics are dated. Now they say, quote, the recall coolers have a tow handle. Igloo is printed on the side of the coolers. Coolers are sold in multiple body and lid color combinations, some of which are pictured above. The following cooler models with tow handles are being included in the recall. Jeez Louise. They know that the model number is located on the labels affixed to the bottom of the cooler, which, that's a lot of them. Jeez Louise. Is there anything they didn't recall? Like GM News recall, too. Yeah, pretty much every... How many line items is this? Jeez Louise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6... Yeah, we'll just say every Igloo cooler is being recalled. Jeez. All of them. Now, they say that, what should you do? You should immediately stop using the recalled cooler and contact Igloo for a free replacement handle. Now, they say that the firm has received 12 reports of fingertip injuries, including fingertip amputations, bone fractures, and lacerations, which, not good. Although, humorous silver lining of the situation, if any of those things were to happen, you usually need to get it on ice pretty quick. In which case, you can't get closer to that. The ice is literally inches away. So, silver lining of the situation, maybe, I suppose. Now, they note that these coolers are sold at Costco, Target, Academy, Dick's, and other stores nationwide, as well as online at Amazon.com and IglooCoolers.com. It's sold between January 2019 and January 2025 for between, geez Louise, that much? Apparently, these are sold between $80 and $140, which... Again, I have a soft spot for Igloo just because they do make their stuff in the United States, which is very, very rare these days. So when I do buy products, it's usually something I personally take into consideration. And their quality's been pretty good for, several years. I didn't realize the price points jumped up so much. Granted, I know it's not a $500 Yeti cooler. I can't believe people have budget for that, but nevertheless, these are a pretty penny. Again, now the models numbers do, basically include all the models. Now, realistically, you just call Yeti, or in this case, Igloo. Now, the recall number specifically is 25-136. Again, the recall number is 25-136. I usually say it's a silver lining, like no one's gotten hurt from recall. Well, in this case, not so much. Perhaps the silver lining is that, ice is right there. And thankfully, no one's passed away from this. No one's died. So, I always tell people if you squint hard enough in life, you could usually find a silver lining in a situation. So, again, it's good. No one's passed away in this specific instance. But again, I'm not sure who was in charge in designing that handle. And again, the human error is, a thing. Part of it is on the consumer. You're playing around with things. You got to make sure you're paying extra attention. But probably should have put a little bit more research development into this one than, quality assurance. I would also wonder how many people are inebriated when they're getting these injuries. Considering it's a cooler, I would guess most people pack it with copious amounts of alcohol these days. I don't know what else you bring in what else would you bring in a cooler? Yeah, that's about it, I think, these days. So, not a great look, and I gotta say, Igloo is certainly the business blunder of the day. Thank you, everyone, for taking the time to tune in today. Again, try to get to 5,000 subscribers by the end of the month. So if you can click that button, I greatly appreciate it. Also, give me a thumbs up, thumbs down, or comment. It's a great way to give me some additional feedback. Let me know how I can make the show better and better. Again, the first Q&A live stream is going to be February 22nd, 6 p.m. Texas time, or some people call it Central Time. Lastly, don't forget to take time to tell your family, tell your friends, tell your coworkers, heck, tell your enemies, tell anyone and everyone. Just stay safe, fight the good fight.